Good morning, everybody. Just bear with me just a moment. That audio balance is not correct. Hang on a second. Okay, turn that down a bit. Okay, I see what happened there. Yeah, the audio got reset back to full. Right, okay. Well, good morning, folks. Yes, I hope you're okay. Happy Friday. Oh, sorry. Tickle in my throat. Hang on. No comments. Shut up. Comments about cock or something. Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. Social just sending me messages. Thank you, Raven. Thank you very much. All good. Talk later. Just gonna play some Orky Orcs. Right. So, oh yes, thank you, Raven. That's very kind. Holy shit, that was quick. Feels like you subbed yesterday. Thank you, Raven. And Welper. Thank you, Welper. That's very kind. And before that, Dark Rush. That's very generous of you all. Yes, as for today, so I've woken up a short while ago. This is because I had a bit of a... Well, I didn't sleep very well for some reason. I kept waking up at around 3 in the morning. So I woke up at around 3:30. And I just got on with a bit more editing. I kick-started the next test render for the video. It takes about 3 to 4 hours to properly render a video of this size, so I just left it re-rendering. So I've now got a new render for the latest video, which is Armor Bullshittery Part 9, waiting QA. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna watch it again, listen with a pair of headphones, try and spot spelling errors, audio that doesn't seem right, that sort of thing. Thank you, Black5 Torm. Thank you very much, Black. And Welper, thank you, both of you. That's very kind. Thank you. A bit sleepy this morning. I went back to bed after I started that render, and I woke up at around 10:30. So I'm just getting coffee in my system. So for now, I'm going to just play a bit of Warhammer, and then from 1 o'clock onwards, I'm going to watch that render again and see if I can spot more errors, and hopefully it's okay. But yeah, so that's where we are basically. We're at that annoying part of the video editing where I've got the video, it's ready, but there are, of course, it does not meet the quality level that I need it to meet. So I need to sort of fix errors and go back and re-render. And it's not even to say like errors. It's more like, like you're rewatching it and you're like, that transition's a bit too fast, or maybe that one's a bit too, slow. The things that you can't really see when you're in the middle of the Adobe After Effects composition. You've got to sort of sit back and watch the whole thing from start to finish, which is difficult if it's on a timeline, because it's skipping, because it's having to pull additional. Pull this After Effects composition, and then it slows down. It's hard. It's easier to rewatch a video from start to finish after it's been rendered and uploaded to YouTube. Thank you very much, Chibo. Chibi-O even. Thank you, Chibi. Chibi0. Thank you very much. That's very kind. Is my audio balance okay? Because I fucked with the settings. Can you hear me clearly? Good morning, Quebec. Good morning. Yes, indeed. A massive over-editor as always, Danny. But, I hope... Pardon me. I hope you guys like it. Fingers crossed. There's always a chance that you don't. In which case, good feedback. I'll go, okay, I won't edit like that again. I'll do it a different way. But we'll see. I would prefer you tell me the truth, is what I'm getting at. Right, okay, so, a bit quiet, am I? Okay. Yeah, maybe I am a bit. Whoopsie. Just down that just a little bit there. Okay. Will I play Space Engineers again? Yeah, I'm sure at some point. Thank you, Damry. Thank you. Right. So, as for today, so this is the continuation. So this is turn 172, so quite a mature playthrough now of the Greenskins. So as you can see, we have taken over most of the old world. So this yellow section is the Greenskin territory. The Greenskins, for those who are unfamiliar, are the orcs, the goblins, the what are they? The snotlings. All of the the squigs, all of the semi-connect. Well, no, they are orcish, most of them, type races that are born from fungus that they spawn by getting excited. So instead of shagging each other with penis and vagina, they sort of get rowdy, have like a good fight, and then spores fall off their bodies and sort of land into the ground and grow into mushrooms, which get bigger and bigger and bigger and sort of gestate small orcish life forms, basically. So we can consider it, we're basically like a, I suppose we're like a, well, we're like a fungal, type infection for the world, in that we're growing out of control, and other races are having trouble dealing with us. Thank you, Dafco. Thank you. Oh, 24 months. That's very kind. Thank you. They're very generous, Dafco. Very generous indeed, sir. Thank you for being there the whole way. It's a slide downhill from here on, Dafco. I've already got copious amounts of alcohol with me, so I'm just going to become like an incoherent mess, uploading videos, complaining about the Jews. I'm joking. I don't upload videos. Right, so as you can see here, we've done very well. We've pushed all the way north, and we're currently in the Avalands and the Sterlins fighting a war. So this area here belongs to the vampires. As you can see, we're carving into the heart of their territory. We have taken 3 greenskin armies, and we have just left hooked right into right into Sylvania. So we've taken Daedalus's Moor, Westy Mill, we've taken the village of Hiroto's Hollows, and we've just taken Castle Drakenhof, which is getting its real name back. Castle Womblehof, as it used to be. Thank you, Schmelly Poo C. Thank you, dude. So yeah, on the end of the last stream, we took over Castle Womblehof. The vampires, Manfred von Karstein, their faction leader, his army is up in Oakenhammer right now, having failed to attack the Zufbar dwarves. Now, the vampires are not the threat. The vampires do have armies, but they're not strong. It's the dwarves that are the real threat. So suddenly the pressure is off, and 2 dwarven armies, one under the Slayer King and one under Thorgrim, King Thorgrim himself, are now pretty much free to do whatever the fuck they want. So I anticipate they're going to march down into vampire lands and take us on. Well, now our lands. And we've got, as you can see, with -6 here and -4 here, we've got goblins going across the countryside with teams of squigs and other goblins hunting down the vampire covens and any set up defenses and enchantments and bindings that the vampires have set up. We're trying to cleanse this land of its vampire taint. Right, so let's get going. Grimgor, so you and your army, you've just finished battle there, haven't you? So nobody actually died in that battle. We didn't lose any maniples. You will, however, need a few turns to be fully armed and ready. About 4 turns. So we're going to need an army to come to you to defend you from the Dowie up here. Umlaut the Talkie Talker, put your army into marching formation and go to Castle Wait, does Castle Womble have... The walls are damaged. It'll take 3 turns until they're properly replenished. Bring Umlaut the Talkie Talkie over within striking range of Castle Womblehof. If it gets attacked on the next turn, we can move him back to Daedalus's Moor to replenish the lost greenskins who are dying through not having anything to eat at the minute, because this area is so vampirically corrupt that we don't have any food. There are no squigs, there are no mushrooms. The food that we brought with us, well, they're eating it as they go. Have I played Star Wars Empire at War? Yes, I have, Gunmaster. And I've also played its predecessor, Star Wars Supremacy, which was rebranded to Rebellion. Right. Felfire, the big General Admiral over here. I'd like you to just keep moving down the chain. Attack this small vampire settlement of Schwarzenhafen. Its garrison stands no chance. It consists of a bunch of zombies and bats and shit. Just, an afterthought, really. Just getting there. Thank you, Andre. Thank you very much. Right. Occupy.
Alright.
He's got the trait Harsh, so Felfire, the big General Admiral, now has an obedience debuff in all the provinces that he's stationed in, because he's too harsh on his fellow greenskins. Okay, so we've taken over all of Western Sylvania, which means we can now do a decree down here. I'm going to decree that we have a Camp Ruckus to up... No, hang on, sorry. Yes, Camp Ruckus to up the growth rate of the provinces, which we don't really need, because as you can see, all the slots are... Oh, no, that's a lie. Sorry, no, we do need to grow the province. And also, it will up the obedience levels of the greenskins who are stationed here and probably bored, because corpses aren't much of a fight. So, yeah, so we're just trying to up the obedience level and get this province stabilized. This province needs a name. Any volunteers? Any Twitch sub or patron would like to volunteer to have this small village under the jurisdiction, under the control of Daedalus' Maw. So this village to the south used to be called Schwarzhafen, is now going to be renamed. Thank you, Martham. Thank you very much, Martham. Okay, no, that's fine. No, we'll go with that. Right, Martham. Thank you, the Adam. No, we don't often do like a sub who just subs. Sorry, guys. Right, so Martham what? Martham Den, Martham Crypt. Well, it's a greenskin province now. How can we greenskin? How can we greenskin this? Thank you, Pi. Thank you. Good morning, Novi. Good morning indeed, Novi. I hope you're well. Right. Martham's what? Martham Wart? Not bad. Martham Wart. De Martham. Martham War. Martham's Gape. Martham Hole. Does every single village need to be about vaginas? Or is that just my mind thinking about it? Thank you, Galax. Thank you very much. Martham's Crevice. Martham's Taint. No, it's not just my mind, is it? It's all of you. Right. How are you, Novi? Are you okay? Martham's... I don't know. Martham... Like, whenever we just go Martham's something, it's easy. There's got to be some more wordplay here. Martham Mellow. Martham Stowe. Martham's Mosh. Ah! Oh. Martham War. Martham's Mosh. I like that. Martham, you happy? Martham's Mosh. In the Western Sylvania. Mm. Right, sorry, Novi, were you the one... Cool, Martham's happy. Thank you, Martham. Thank you for subbing then. So hang on a second. Novi, am I just going mad? Or last night, were you trying to get your dog to shag another dog or something? I seem to remember, I woke up early in the morning, and I started seeing messages. It was either from... No, I'm pretty sure it was Novi. Hang on a minute. So Novi was like... hang on. Where's Novi? So, like, I saw that, like, Novi liked something from somebody else. Like, somebody else's dog picture. And then you were exchanging dog pictures. And they were like, yeah, we should totally get our dogs to meet up and have a litter of puppies. I'm like, are you pimping your dog? I was like, you know, I remember sort of sleepily going, what? Hang on a minute. Oh, I don't know how Twitter works. How do I... Right, okay. No, I just want to... Yeah. Yeah, that's a list of people I follow. Yeah. Let's have a look. Oh no, maybe it wasn't you. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, so capital letters. Can our dogs please get married and have puppies? Novi, this needs to happen. Oh my gosh, they would be adorable. I ship it so hard. So yeah. Stop trying to make your dogs fuck, Novi. Stop it. Right. Okay. Sorry, what was I saying? Right, so we've taken over Martham's Mosh. So it's still it's a rank 2 settlement at the moment. It needs to grow a bit more. Start building a garrison. And also build a boss's tent in order to reduce vampiric corruption and remind the other greenskins who's the boss. Right, the Waste Walker, the shaman with Grimgore, stay where you are and recover because you're quite badly injured. Felfire, stay. Fabio de Grin, stay. Umnat the Talkie, stay. Warboss Dead Crab over here. Okay. Now Warboss Dead Crab is currently waiting for this War to attack Blackstone Post. Do we really need him to?
This is my land.
He's got high wall. Yeah, just leave him there. Alright, so Warboss Dead Crab, one of our sort of warrior, well, it's weird saying warrior greenskin, they're all warriors, but you know, one of our hard-hitting greenskins is waiting for that War to take over that Dwarven outpost, the last on the far western front, and then that's the greenskins dealt with, and then from there we have Bretonia and the elves, who have not really engaged with us much. Also to the north, the humans of Marienburg are doing very well. Very well indeed. A very minor faction has grown to be larger than the Empire. Okay, well done. Right. So that's War Boss Dead Crab. Azag the Slaughterer. Right, so this was another army I had that got its ass kicked by... So this is the Far Eastern front. Got its ass kicked by the Slayer King's army. In 4 more turns, they'll be ready for redeployment. But since then, they've got themselves a war. Let's send the war onwards. Okay, so Azag the Slaughterer, your forces just remain where they are. Okay. Oh, hang on. Lulu, yeah, she's, I don't think the camera's on. No, there is. Yeah, she just plonked over there. She's just flopped on the sofa. Her eyes are open. She's not sleeping. She's just looking around, and yeah, she's struggling in the temperatures at the minute. It's just too warm. She can't deal with them. She's like, ugh. So she just goes all floppy and melty when it's hot. Right. In fact, sorry, wait a second. Hang on, honey. Moving the fan. There we go. Yeah, got the fan. There we go. Good girl. There we go. So I'm just moving the fan to. The fan was sitting off behind me, but I've just turned it around to face the sofa to give her a good fan. So she's got a nice cool fan on her now. You're right, honey. I know, darling. I know you don't like it. I hope it gets cooler soon. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, she just can't thermoregulate. They're just, you know, they're breathing and all that. Her breathing's not too bad, to be fair. It's only if she's lying on her back that she struggles. Yeah, so it's just obviously she just cannot deal with the temperature different. Yeah, the temperature this hot, that amount of muscle mass and that smaller mouth. She just can't do it. Right. I keep saying right. So next move. Oh yes, this is a war boss who I haven't actually named yet. We'll get his army fully ready before I name him. I'm just currently moving him through the underway. We'll put him in marching formation. Go to the fort of Fakovs. Thank you, bright green lichen. Thank you, dude. So I'm getting this other war boss ready by going back to Farinir Peak, and then we'll probably send him against the humans of Tilia to the far west side. Yeah, precisely. This is England. We don't. Our buildings are not built with hot weather in mind. We have a lot of insulation for the cold weather. We don't have aircon, really. For most buildings. Okay, Maximo the Always Lost is currently stationed in Daedalus' Moor to try and reduce vampiric corruption and reduce building costs, so please continue. Quebec the Poo Covered, my top assassin, is currently tired for one more turn before he can be redeployed. Let's move him up here to chase down... No, actually, just leave him. He's already done his thing. Kilo Twin, move up here to monitor human activities. Just watch their presence here. I don't want to get snuck up on by that.
I refuse.
2 human armies. Right. President Nixon to the north. I'd like you to just shadow Chaos.
Get going.
Shadow them for a bit and just watch their armies to see where they are. In fact, maybe I should move you south, actually. Makes more sense. Let's move you south, so, you know, like here. Okay, that's everything I can do on this turn. I've got some cash to spend. Got a tickly throat. Oh yes, over at Mount Moley. Let's switch the taxation on now that the province is built up and there are greenskins in it. Right, so build up the settlements. Get some cash. Sweet. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of population surplus there. Obedience, growth rate. Yeah. So this was like an unoccupied chain of settlements at Meteorus Hamlet, Mount Moley, and Ravenchef Kitchen. I'm building them up so we can tax them with all the greenskins who are collecting stuff. Why didn't I take the abandoned cities to the south? Priorities, Exile. It's nice and all, but I had to prosecute wars to the north. Specifically Chaos that was about to bear down on us. Right. Okay, so the war. Yes, I sometimes do. Owl, if when people want it. Okay, hang on. Right, so this small war that was attacking this dwarven settlement that I ordered them to attack is now going in, being joined by War Boss Dead Crab and his full and experienced army. We're going to completely crush them, so I'm not even going to... Fuck it, we'll just do it quickly. Why not? I mean, just for the sake of a bit of fun. So, we're going. So War Boss Dead Crab and his army are just going to squash this garrison, just so you have something to look at for those who want a bit of entertainment. Let's take over this small dwarven village to the far west flank, so the far western front. So this used to be a different dwarf hold. This used to be Karak Ziflin. Sorry, the dwarves of Karak Ziflin. But they confederated with the Dowie, so the normal dwarves, just like we are greenskins, you know, we are like the default faction, and so they are now part of it. So as part of my long-term strategic goals, I need to eliminate these cunts. Oh, I see, my army's the reinforcing army. Right, so this is just an AI army that I don't control. So they're going to go in and do their best. Yeah, it's a tiny village anyway, we'll be fine. So that's a War army, so that's just an AI army that spawns. Did Lulu have a wound on her cheek? Well, that one, yeah, she's just got some, like, where the skin's been scratched. It's healing now. Because she gets crap in her folds, and then she itches them, and I try to get her to stop it, but you know. Okay. So let's organise. So Burns Tail, Den BM, Zoni the Beard, Vortex, Blue Seer, Shane, and Bone Stealer. Group 1, Greenskins, form a line. Warboss Dead Crab, go right with them. Drex Arg, Embarrassment, Holola and the Bouncer, Group 2, form up behind the main line. Whoops, I missed 2 Greenskins. Ace the Saint and Bremy, all as my Black Orcs, my elites. Shadwee and Prey as Group 5, my 2 Arachnarok Spiders. And Cold Green Ice Tea, Nex and Vital Slayer as Group 4. My Shock Infantry, my Trolls, with their thick hides, their acidic drool, and their massive bone clubs to bash down the gates and the dwarves behind them. Very good. Looking good. Warboss Dead Crab, move there. Select all. And forward march, please. Which gate are they going to go for? We'll just go for the main gate. Let's go. Okay, so the War armies are using siege towers. As you can see, the AI's batshit. They're sending savage orc arrow boys up into the melee against, oh, their own quarrelers. Oh, I see, they're taking the walls. Makes things easier. We don't have to bother with the gate. Yeah, they'll keep them distracted at least. This is the thing with the greenskins. They're just so numerous. It's absurd. That you can't fight a proper greenskin war with orcs in the millions. If you've got like a garrison of a couple of thousand troops and you're facing like a million orcs, you just can't kill them. You just can't kill all of them. You can kill as many. Yeah, an elite corps will be able to get rid of loads, but there's still several hundred thousand remaining, fresh, ready, and excited. Okay, just go straight for the gap in the wall, like their spider riders are. So Forest Goblin Spider Riders, who have not necessarily abandoned worship of Gork and Mork, the green-skinned gods. Instead, they've kind of supplemented it with, I think, what is it called? Not She Who Thirsts, that's Slanesh. I can't remember the name of the spider deity. But they've basically made spider cults that offer sacrifices to the forest spiders in exchange for, well, their service. Right. First through the breach is Shadwee. Please get straight in there. Yeah, we could just go straight for the courtyard and end this. Well, I wouldn't really say so, Chinny. A big war, be it 40k or you know, regular Warhammer, is going to be several million greenskins strong. A really big one that covers the old world, billions. The greenskins are just so numerous. Okay, there we go. Shadwee's in. Now these are just basic minor units, civilians. Well, they're all civilians. It's just a militia force. So Shadwee has a terrifying aura, so they may sporadically rout. Shadwee just ate one of them, I think. There we go. Vital Slayer's trolls are in. Prey getting against the next line. That's the leader. That's the troll leader. Charge on in. Let's split the green. Split the. bit. Just so we don't have one long, weird line. Get the war boss in, he's falling behind. Okay, so they're about to... Oh, they've got cannons. I see that's why Shadweed's quite hurt, because those cannons were doing damage. Can you get in there quickly? Pray. Silence the cannons, just in case they fire on you. These cannons are a threat. Not if they face that way. Come on, get in there. Cool. Yeah, the dwarves are about to break. Yep, very easy fight. This is like a basic dwarven garrison. Oh, do they explode when they blow up? Do they explode when they blow up? That doesn't make sense. Do they explode when the cannon is destroyed? Hit the cannon. No, just orders it to attack the cannon unit. Very good. Okay, so we've got the courtyard. So the timer is ticking down until complete victory. But I imagine the boys want to run about. So I'll let them. Feel free to go shopping. Send the trolls. Go, 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 go. Right. So the tide of greenskins just floods through. We'll start to occupy this fort. Slaughter its population. And pull everything shiny from the walls. Greenskins love walls, by the way. That's another thing I didn't mention. They love walls. They love to be behind them. They like to, well, not necessarily to build them, but they just like thick walls, which is why they love dwarf holes. Okay. And it's over. Right, the last of the dwarves has panicked, and there are no more enemies left to properly unite. Are trolls considered greenskins? Not really, no. So trolls are a natural creature, just one of the natural creatures of the old world that were corrupted by chaos. However, this was such a long time ago that they've effectively gone feral. You know, that they've forgotten their purpose. They spent so long post-corruption, not near the forces of chaos in the frozen wastes. I mean, some of them are still in the frozen waste. That they've just kind of gone back to their their roots. So they are chaos creatures, but they've forgotten that they're chaos. If that makes any sense. Right, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So instead, they sort of wander the forest and just eat everything. Thank you, Maniac. Thank you, dude. They wander the forest and eat everything from livestock to travelers to whatever, you know, to rocks, because they're dumb. And occasionally the greenskins can tempt them to become part of their armies in exchange for food. And they'll leave out food, and they'll sort of set up pens on the edge of the greenskin encampment, and they'll try to herd them into battle. But it's difficult because trolls are fucking stupid. Really, really fucking stupid. They will ignore any order you give them, even if you yell at them. They will attack the enemy and then immediately get distracted by an offending patch of grass that they'll start to sort of pull up out of the ground and either throw or eat. Or they'll just sit there drooling when the battle commences. Or more often than not, they'll run in, kill a guy, and then start eating him. And then that troll will notice the first troll's eating and try and get a bite. And then, before you know it, all the trolls are just trying to, have a meal as opposed to fight the fucking battle. Thank you, so Flow Nation. Thank you very much, Flow Nation. Right, okay, please eat the eat the women and the children. Babies. It's what's for dinner. Oh, interesting. Oh, no, sorry, that's the Slayer King attacking, the garrison of Almathier's Divide on the far east side. Not sure if trolls are a force of chaos to be... No, they're not... Sorry, maybe I misspoke. They are not a force of chaos, but they are chaos creatures. So they are ancient, like we're talking thousands of years ago, ancient corrupted chaos creatures that have forgotten that they're chaos creatures. They are twisted by chaos, mutated, but now don't serve the ruinous powers. They're just, it's like a mutated bear. doesn't give a shit. It's a bear. It's going to wander around and eat and fuck and do what it wants. It's not a chaos bear. It's just one time, a long time ago, it was corrupted by chaos. Okay. Right, so we've suffered Almathier's Divine got raided. We've detected the warheads of chaos to the north. What's this? Sorry. Peak Pass is going to rebel. Oh, we've got a troll migration. So, displaced by chaos hordes in the north, the trolls are migrating towards the Badlands, perhaps sensing a dominating presence they can serve. Troll migration. The trolls from the chaos hordes in the north are migrating south towards the Badlands. Recruitment cost reduction for all troll units, and experience increase for all troll units for the next 10 turns. Okay. Which is good, because we're going to be recruiting a bunch of trolls soon. Squig mascot. A spheroid body with beady eyes and gaping many-toothed maw, this squig has doubtful merits as a pet, but works wonders, intimidating gobbos into obedience or just eating them. Leadership bonus for goblin units. And a shaman lackey to reduce the cost of shaman recruitment in a province. Okay. Who has gobbo units? We don't really have many. I suppose Umlaut the Talkie Talker does. Does he have a free slot? Scarecrow banner. No, keep that one for the now. Get rid of the Batwing Looney and give him the Squig mascot. There we go. So he'll have a morale bonus for all the goblins in his army. I was supposed to do something a minute ago. Thank you, Flo and Maniac and Bright Green Lichen. Thank you very much. What was I about to do?
Now's the time.
I was sorry. In my mind, I was like, "Don't forget to do something over here." What the hell was it? So we just finished that battle. Oh, the province rebelling. No, that wasn't it. Never mind. Right. Yeah. So what was that then? So one of our provinces is suffering. Where? Right, this one here. Oh yes, Continum Caverns. So even with no taxation, no extortion, it's because it got raided. Yeah, we're not going to hang on to that. In one turn, it will rebel. Okay, I'm not going to bother. We'll just take it back later. Okay, so where is? So he's fleeing. So the Slayer King is fleeing with the wire on his tail. Oh, sorry, I forgot, Hot Boyo. Bugger. Sorry, I forgot about that. Right. So just keep building up the walls over at Mount Digby as a cock. 3 turns until Azag can move. Take over Blackstone Post since the War just raided it. Yep, we'll need to do that. The War Boss Dead Crab. Please auto-resolve that same fight. And occupy. Right, he's bossy. Growth increase in the local province and obedience increase. Okay. Build a garrison and build a pile of shiny stuff. And War Boss Dead Crab now has a skill point. Okay. Not necessarily Warhammer M1, but certainly 40k. I'm very much into 40k. Okay, so sorry, War Boss Dead Crab has 2 skill points to be assigned, so I'm putting it into his melee tree for the moment. So charge bone. Let's have him as the cavalry guy, but he doesn't really have any cavalry in his army. Need to get some cavalry. Leadership. Thank you, E. Cosset. Thank you very much. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, so we'll give him a war boar. Oh, he can get a wyvern. Oh, are they flying ones? Ah, okay. So that's rank 15 though. So give him a single war boar and devastating charge, so he can charge into the enemy and do a lot of damage. And let's make sure that his weapon and his armor complement these abilities. So ogre blade, strength increase. What's that? Sorry, melee attack. Right, give him a good charge bonus. So this one here, berserker sword, increases a charge bonus by +7. So this is the initial damage when charging into a rank of guys. Okay. Yep, so Dead Crab now has a war boar, which is going to ride into battle. Okay. Probably the World Eaters for Food Durant virus would be my favourite. First founding legion of the Astartes, the Adeptus Astartes. Okay. Now, so Grimgor is still recovering after the Battle of Castle Womblehof. So you guys just wait there. Umlaut the Talkie Talker is suffering from attrition. So could you go into raiding camp stance? So, right, so he set up a raiding camp. And it's going to start... Oh, wow, look, the vampires have lost territory. Whoops. Yeah, so he's now consuming the local resources to feed the army. Once they're strong enough, they'll push this way. Is that Manfred moving here? What's he doing? It's not clear. Let's move Fuck. Hang on. Move Felfire here. And put him into raiding stance just to stop him from suffering from attrition. Let's see what the vampires do. Okay. So Grimgor stay, Wastewalker stay. Felfire, your orders are to stay there and raid. Umlaut the Talkie Talker, yep, stay and support. Stay and support Grimgor. Almost called him Fulgrim there for some reason. I was thinking 40k. Azag can't move yet. Right, this other war boss. Go back into normal stance, enter the fort of Fakovs, and recruit via local recruitment 3 units of Boar Boy chariots, and then you're going to move south into Faramir Peak in order to get access to your monstrous units. Thank you, Hill Tramp. Thank you. That's very kind. Maximo the Always Lost, you have a skill point. Can we put it further into anti-vampire? Obedience for increase in the local province. Winds of Magic, interference. Here we go. So thumped by Gork. So this is one of Gork's champs. The gods like his fists. Really? Okay, so +2. Reduction in vampiric and chaos corruption by +2 in the local province. So he is assisting the bleed on vampiric corruption, which is assailing these vampire provinces, which will cause attrition to our armies and instability for any greenskins out on raids or whatever. They'll be attacked by minor vampires coming out of their crypts, along with various bound corpses defending graveyards and houses and other things we need to loot. Will there be another bullshittery? I'm afraid not, AQ words. I've decided to quit YouTube altogether to become a thank you, Pew Citron. Thank you. 404 website. Okay. To become a brewer. I now brew things. Yes. It's going to take a while before the first batch is ready. Quebec the Poo Covered can now hit a target. Let's have him... I don't see any dwarven age. There's one. Move over to Martham's Marsh. Move here. Is that wise as an alcoholic? No. No, it's not at all. Kilo Twin. Keep monitoring the human activities here. Okay. President Nixon, move a bit further south. My greenskin agent up here. And just keep your eyes peeled around Kislev. Thank you, Pikez. Thank you, man. Right, okay. That's all I can really do this turn. Let's just end the turn. Happy birthday, Halo Hon. Happy birthday indeed. Okay, Dwarven agents are moving down from Mount Zufbar. The Slayer King is now suffering from attrition. He's moving in on the vampires. So an army of chaos is still raiding around the frozen waste. They're not making much progress. A Beastman army is around Noxious Taters. We're not at war with them, but they are raiding us, which is causing instability. Did I ever turn the taxes back on the Wizardlands? I'm not sure. Can't remember. Do I ever read the chat, Tomato? Nope, never. The humans of Marienburg are continuing to assemble their agents to the far north. Thank you, Ozzy. And the various vassals of chaos are doing what they do, which is fuck all. Oh, yeah, a rebel force being led by a vampire is attacking the fort of Continum Caverns. which has been lost. So they're probably going to reduce it to ruins as opposed to making a new vampire faction, I imagine. Yep, it's been reduced to ruins. We'll have to rebuild that later. Well, shit. Okay. Yeah, don't give a shit about the randomly generated missions. Nope, all that. Oh my god, I get it. Okay. Well, I'm trying, Pumbaa. I'm trying, dude. Oh, I see. Sorry, I misread the message. You've yet to receive the nudes that you were promised by becoming a patron. Well, I will get on that immediately. I will send you a picture of my cock at the end of the stream, Pumbaa. And thank you for being a patron. Right. Okay. Now then, what's my next move? So, hang on a second.
Ready for murdering.
So, Grimgor, his army, give it another turn or so. A couple of turns before they're fully ready. Thorgrim has moved out of Mount Zufbar. Interesting. Why did you do that? Mount Zufbar's defenses are pretty rubbish. Okay, interesting. Let's oh, we're still suffering from attrition. Yeah, increase the boss's tents here around Sylvania. Let's really try and bleed out this vampire corruption. They must be making a move on Manfred.
Fine.
So hang on. Let's move Grimgor here. And put him into raiding. So we'll keep getting his replenishment. Same with Umlaut.
Oh, yeah.
Just sneak them within striking range. Yes, indeed, that is true. But you also risk getting caught in the underway and ambushed.
Boss of them night goblins.
Okay, hang on a minute. So this war, you'll never take the two of them simultaneously, but you can put Zufbar to siege. You won't take it, but you can put it to siege. Right, so Felfire, yeah, so Felfire needs to move up as well. So move. Well, you might as well just hit the settlement. Hit Carrag Dromar.
Let 'em have it.
So Felfire marches towards the next one.
Kill 'em.
Destroys the easy to destroy garrison. Okay, and then occupy it.
Doing
Very
stuff.
good. Start building a boss's tent and a garrison.
You need
And
help.
Felfire has another skill point. Excellent. So we're now into this tree down here to up. What's this? Melee attack for all night goblins. Ammunition for artillery. Melee attack for squigs. These are kind of rubbish, to be honest. Really? These are rubbish. Who uses goblins and night goblins this late into the playthrough? Ammunition +3 for artillery. Okay, we'll just go with nastiest squigs. Yeah, up the damage of Mario Dungarees and Ghost McFloats. Oh, and Fabio de Grinin, the shaman, also got himself a skill point. Let us put it into evasion here, so we can access the next magic tree. And evasion gives him a constant speed and acceleration increase, so he can run about faster. Thank you, Joe Coho. Thank you, Joe Coho. That's very kind. What's my favourite modern chapter of Space Marines? I'm not really into the 40k chapters as much as I am the 30k legions. Right. Now then, so they've taken that dwarf hold. What's Warboss's Dead Crab's next order? I guess go down here and... no, it's part of the Elven territories. We'll never hold it. Oh, it's got nothing better to do. Okay, occupy this Elven land that must have been looted by something. Maybe Chaos Corruption. As for this war, we'll send it off... No idea, actually. Don't know where to send the war. We've got no armies, no enemies on the western... Oh, well, we can send it down to the humans of Tilia, if it'll make it. Okay.
Right, for
Cool.
war
So this new war boss has got his chariot, so please move down to Farinir Peak, which is this province down here, my main military province, and start recruiting your monsters in local recruitment. So here we go. So let's give him... right, so he's got 9 spots. Let's give him a couple of Arachnarod spiders. Give him... He needs artillery pieces. Dune diver catapults. And then 2 units of trolls. Maybe some archers. Well, he's going to be going against humans, so they're fairly squishy. What should we go with? Just squigs. Cool. All right, so that army's getting recruited. Sweet. Right.
spare time.
So Maximo, yep, just stay there. Keep reducing vampiric corruption. Rebecca the Poo Cupboard is ready for orders, but I do not have the cash to have him do anything. Just stay there. Kilo Twin, stay there. President Nixon, just keep moving south for a minute. I just want you to watch our northern flank. Okay. I think that's all I can do this turn. So let's end the turn. I want to see what the dwarves do. So if they get involved in a fight, we'll be able to mop in and move on in and mop up the survivors. Check the taxes in the Westernland. Thank you. Good spot, sir. Thank you very much. Taxes have been restored for a whopping 650 gold. Okay, right. This war is moving back to the humans of Tilia. Thank you, French. Thank you very much, French. The dwarves have gone. They've gone for our war. So Thorgrim has gone to eliminate our war. It's been destroyed. That's expected. Dwarven agents are moving north. The Slayer King is moving back towards Almathier's Divide. The dwarves are such a fucking pain, I tell you. Okay, Manfred von Karstein has moved within striking range. We might as well take him. Eventually, Delta. The humans of Bretonia are now on my flank. Their armies are now stationed on my right next to me. Thank you, Wizzo. Thank you very much. Not yet, no, old man spooks. It's still being recruited. Biggest Johnny. I'm still working on it. No, I fight the battles that need to be fought. Jex. Right, so my war's been destroyed. Yeah, another Shroom Gatherer. Ignore him. He's supposed to be dead. The Great Green Prophet debuffing my land to the south. Increasing building costs. Hang on. So Maximo the Always Lost. Can I give him this Shroom Gatherer, or does he have one? Troll Herder. Where is he? Backstabber, Serial Looter, Swindler, Troll Herder. Did I just get a Shroom Gatherer, or am I going mad? Gobbo Ranter? Never mind. Right, so... Oh yeah, just to check something. Yeah, the music in game was very, as in the battle music was very quiet last time. Might need to tweak that.
I'm special.
Umlaut the Talkie Talker has another skill point. My charismatic Shaman Goblin. So what should we give him? He's gone down the end of his magic tree. The other point in Gork will fix it. Yep. All right. Sweet. Gork will fix it. So he can now have a spell. So I'll just show you. So this spell will reduce the speed and the charge bonus and the vigor of an enemy unit for 21 seconds. If I up it to... No, it's only got 1 rank for 7 Winds of Magic points. So yes, this will... I can cast that on their toughest either units or units. And yeah, it will seriously reduce its combat potential for 21 seconds. Thank you, Markman. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Alright. Yes, it's horrible, isn't it, Markman? Can I turn the sun down? Sure. I'll just look up to the sky and speak to the massive ball of plasma that's fusing hydrogen and helium. Yeah, I'll just tell it to stop. Just can you stop? Just for a bit. Sorry, hydrogen into helium. Yeah. Stop doing that, you bastard! Right.
The tribe's ready.
Also, you cheating motherfucker. Down here in order to do that down here on Earth, we've got to increase the temperature to ludicrous degree, to a ludicrous point. But the star is cheating. It's using gravity to achieve the same effect by squashing just the center of the star is just being the mass of the star above it is just squashing down on the core, so it can get away with fucking of just fusion just really easily. Whereas here it's a pain in the fucking ass. Down with stars is what I'm saying. Down with
Now
stars.
they'll see.
How dare they? Who do they think they are? Right, Manfred's army is now 18 out of 20, and he's probably supported by the garrison of Oakenhammer, which has its own defensive wall. So if I tell Grimgor... Where's Quebec? Hang on. Quebec's here.
Yes, boss.
In one turn, Quebec can strike the walls of Oakenhammer. Yeah, so an 88% chance. So Quebec is going to start setting barrels of gunpowder. He failed at 88%? Wow.
Let's go.
Quebec the poo cupboard sucks. They don't even have noses. They're dead. How did they smell you coming? Fuck's sake. Alright. Grimgor, please march to Oakenhammer.
I'm the one true.
Right, good. So continue the siege. This should be fun.
Nasty magic.
And then Umlaut the Talkie Talker, move in a position to support your lord.
This way.
And then we'll just overwhelm them. Oh, yes. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. So, yes, it's going to be a similar fight to before. So, Grimgor taking his army and supported by Felfire. Sorry, not Felfire. This is Umlaut the Talkie Talker. My mistake. So, the magic casting shaman, Umlaut the Talkie Talker, and Grimgor Ironhide are taking on Manfred von Karstein, the faction leader of the Vampire Counts. They have a lot of zombies, which we'll chew through. Some experienced direwolves who won't be worth shit inside the walls. He's got some infantry. And he's got a few monsters and death knights. But they are completely outclassed. Completely and utterly outclassed in the village of Oakenhammer. So, we're going to charge in. Oh, it's a dwarf hold, I think. Is it? No, can't be. Right. No, I can tell. This army doesn't stand a chance. They just don't have a tough infantry corps to stand against the greenskin hordes and our monsters. Oh, it is a dwarf hold. Right. Okay. 11 out of 30 wins of magic. I'm going to flip a coin. And my voice is going weird. Fuck. Gambling didn't pay off. 10 out of 30. We'll just take one of the gates, go straight for it, and charge on in. Wait, hang on. Umlaut's coming over there, so we'll go over here. Right. They have an infantry corps. Yeah, but it's very, very weak, Delta. Like a few Graveguard and a Cairn Wraith unit, and most of them are just zombies. Right, okay. So, sorry, can I just get some water? I'll be back in just a second, sorry. Hang on.
Show us the enemy.
Back in just a moment. Right, okay. So, sorry, back. Just had to get a drink there. So, Grimgor, front and centre, going to go straight for the gate. Behind him, Lyde, Lysair, Aldanon, and Blackhawk. Blackhawk being the immortal bodyguard unit here. So his immortals will follow him in. They've got their war banner. They'll follow their war boss. Anywhere? Okay, so behind them, Louis Cien, Natho here, and Mad Burke is Group 2, my archers. They're going to get ready for a monster attack in a minute because they have flyers that'll probably go for us. The Waste Walker, position yourself there, a shaman. The Squigs, Summer Girl, and In Flames, Group 3. Position them back here in a long line. Dark Raziel, Scarthy, and Puncher Donkey as Group 4. My Shock Infantry, my Trolls. BB Dingo, Vogel, Baby Girl Abby as Group 5. My Monsters on the right flank there. Mother of SovietWomble and Crookster as Group 6. My Artillery, positioned behind the line. Right, so nice and simple. We'll do the exact same strategy that we did on Womblehof. This settlement is much smaller and its garrison much weaker, so I don't anticipate we're going to have any problems. Yeah, perhaps so, Rockin', but they're not going to stand a chance. They're just fodder. We'll chop them to pieces. Okay, here we go. Right, so let's go straight for. So this catapult, please go straight for that tower. Now, I'd order a full advance, but I know that last time they bum rushed us with monsters, so I'm just going to move just about here and see what happens. And of course, Umlaut's army is on its way. Okay, their towers are firing. Where are their flyers? All the way over there. Let's just get the fuck in there. Archers move there. Have our shaman stay with the archers. Wait for Umlaut's army to be fully ready. Okay, stand by. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, just adding to the group. Right, so Umlaut's army has entered the field back here. So Group 1 is getting supported by Mr. Crazy Old Buffalo, Foxel Cake, Solaire. Yep, get added to that. So Group 2, the archers, is joined by Chris and Cravius and Apple Pie and Haynes and Ego Danica. Very experienced archers here. Very, very experienced. Brilliant. Okay, move up here. Yeah, forming a massive archer corps, and also tell them to hold their fire for the moment to save their ammo. Group 3... No, I've missed one. Praetor, Group 1, get added to it. Group 3, my Squigs doesn't have any reinforcements there, leave it. Umlaut the Talkie Talker, let's move you to the front wall with the rest of them. Okay, so Group... Yeah, I don't really have a role for these. So these are just Spider Right, so Hectic, Disgusted Cheese, Locksky, Strikers Mojo, Mr. Anderson. Just going to move you in Group 8 for the moment until I've figured out what to do with you with your cavalry. Put you back here. DHT William? Thank you, DHT William. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, and we've got Board Unit and Hooded Meow as 2 more Arachnarok Spiders. And who's that? Lurking Dane and Fafry as 2 more Troll Units. Again, go for the gate. Oh, another one as well. Sabatsky. Yeah, it's not going to last long. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you very much. Okay, the bats are over there. Archers get into position and get ready to counter them as they ride on in. Right, in a minute, we'll just charge straight through. Start turning the enemy zombies behind the gate into paste. Okay, yeah, all of their bats are over there, but they're going to be coming soon. Here we go. They're moving zombies and Graveguard before the gate. Okay, all in. All in, all in. Full charge, full attack. Grimgore, get your ass in there. I've lost him. Where'd he go? There he is. Full charge. Okay, all of the boys, feel free to get in there as well. Okay, just full charge. Right, my archers, please hold your fire for the moment. Just form a line here. Put the Waste Walker and Umlaut just behind you for the moment. Just keep your morale high. Group 6, are you still firing on that tower? Yes, they are. It's on 79%. Okay, very good. So Grimgore, please use your WAR ability. Use the Helm of Discord to debuff enemy armor. Use Foe Seeker on yourself and give yourself a charge bonus. Okay. A lot of magic shit going on in there. So they're sending huge throngs of zombies against us. They're just getting completely mullered by baby girl Abby. She's going to stomp them. This tower is about to be destroyed. One more hit all to do it. There we go, it's toast. Group 6, please target the other tower over here. In fact, stand by. Let's have a better idea. Disgusted Cheese, please climb the tower and capture it, along with Locksky as well. You guys get up there. Should be able to get up there kind of quick. And then Group 6, go for that tower instead, please. Right, so the fighting here is predictably very, very one-sided. Can't even see shit. They do have Cairn Race. They're going to be hard to hit. spectral infantry. Right, let's get some magic going to deal with that. Now the talking talker. I'd like to cast Curse of the Naji Paladin. Where's the Waste Walker? Use the Foot of Gork right here, please. Where's the thickest? Oh, this is right. Cast the Foot of Gork. Summon forth the power of Gork. A giant warrior just stepped straight on them. Ooh! We just killed Scarthy. My bad, sorry Scarthy. We just wiped out half of Scarthy's trolls. They got too close. My mistake. You dingo just fighting off heads there. But we did just pretty much wipe out their entire Cairn Wraith infantry there. Of course, the tower has been captured by Locksky. Very good. The flyers haven't actually engaged us yet. Yep, whoopsie doodle. My bad. Okay, screen the war again, giving a massive melee power increase to my boys. Right, what else have we got up here? My catapults are still hitting. Yeah, they're just the enemy AI has been rubbish. Thank you, Unknown Global. Thank you, dude. Yeah. My spiders, my giants are just tearing a bloody hole right through their line. Squashing the vampires. Where's Manfred himself? Is he coming? And now they could be coming. Stand by. Form 2 ranks. Be free to fire. Shoot them down if they're in range. I'm not in range. Move closer. Okay, the archers are free to fire. They'll just whittle down those flying units super quick. Okay, the gatehouse is now properly ours. Please clear it. Get everybody in. Get them all in. Have some of the archers just go inside. Set them to group 0. Very good. Let's have Disgusted cheat. No, actually, hold off, Disgusted. Hold off. Victory's in our grasp, really? Oh yes, we've still got the Death Knights rumbling around inside the... Oh, Grimgor, activate your foe seeker to run quickly. Move forward, so here comes a... So that... Oh, that's the enemy Garrison Lord. Activate your Gitsnik armor-piercing weapon. Right, so these are Grave Guards, so the elite former nobles of the kingdom that have been resurrected as... Well... defenders. But they stand no chance against Grimgor. Absolutely no chance. Very good. Keep moving in. Archers, get in there, please. Ooh, Crypt Horrors. Nice. Is that Manfred? There he is. There's Manfred. Very good. All of my giants and all of my Ragnarok spiders go for Manfred. All of the Black Orcs go for Manfred. And right now, this is the moment that Manfred realized he fucked up. Going up against this. He's already on 2/3 health. He summoned some zombies to help him. Half health. He's surrounded by who? Who's that? UB Dingo, Vogel and Baby Girl Abby are absolutely pounding him to smithereens. You can't get me behind my impenetrable back shield, he says. 1/3 health. Jesus. He's fucked. Thank you, Kexel. Thank you very much, dude. Over here. Yeah, Grimgor chopping them to pieces. Activate your WAR ability again. Melee power, melee power increase. Oh my gobos. Come on, form up. I want these archers ready to shoot down their flyers. Have all the trolls go with Grimgor. He's still alive. He must have healed himself. To his credit, he's not fleeing. Oh look, the zombies are over there. Oh, sorry, the direwolves I meant to say. Let's get Waste Walker up there. Get some magic going. Brain Burster. Headbutts. Where's Umlaut? There we go. Manfred is toast and therefore his army disintegrates. What should we use? Walker will fix it. Can we... Oh, there we go. Sneaky stabbing. Do that on UV Dingo. Cool. UV Dingo's armor piercing damage and melee attack has been massively enhanced. UV Dingo's quite hurt. Oh, there we go. They're at long last. They're finally here. Gobos, shoot down their flyers. So here come their monsters. Straight into the lines of my black orcs. Whoa, they're sliding through us. Come on, archers. Oh, right in the middle of our archers. Come on, archers. Doesn't matter if some boys get hit. It's all part of the ruckus. There we go. Arrows are firing. The Varkites are extremely vulnerable to arrow fire. There we go. They are toast. Wiped out. Okay. It's over. The last of the enemy disintegrate before us. Their bindings fail. They're reduced a little more than the corpses that they started as. Okay. These are just fodder infantry. Getting their asses beaten down by Lurking Dane. There we go. Thank you, Lee Omen. Thank you, dude. See the powder there? The dust? They're disintegrating. Without their lord. There we go, it's over. Very good. Okay. That's it. Nothing's left. What does it think that's left? Huh? What's happened? There must be something left that we don't know about. Okay. Right, so this dwarf hold, well, then a vampire hold, is now a greenskin hold. Are there no zombie orcs? No, not really. Orc physiology is very weird. Oh, the Death Knights. The Death Knights never actually engaged. And a corpse card. It's a magic chariot. Oh, no, we're going to beat them down like 2 seconds. Holy shit. Apart from the archers. Maybe archers don't fire. Really? They never committed with their knights? Oh, stupid fucking... Fine. Should be straightforward enough. A whole load of forces didn't commit. Yeah, we'll use the foot. The foot of Gork. It's gonna hit my men though. Right at the back of the line, just be careful. That's it. There we go. That's good. Just on the edge. Squashed a whole load of them. Yeah, just completely overwhelmed them. Wow, that foot of Gork is awesome. Yeah, they're falling apart. There we go. They spawn and then just fall apart. Victory! Okay. Sweet. Yes, the AI in Total War has always been very bad. But unfortunately, the Creative Assembly never seemed to crack it. Instead, they just put on like a stats, like buffs for you, for them, and debuffs for you in terms of stats, for like public unrest and stuff like that. I mean, to their credit, sorry, the AI is a little bit less retarded than it used to be, but nevertheless, it is still a huge weakness in the series, one that they never seem to address, which is a little frustrating because it's not something that's insurmountable. It's hard, but it's not something that is insurmountable. You'd really think after this amount of time, instead of just switching engines and churning out DLC, that they'd actually sit down and focus on it. Thank you, Riverside. Thank you. Yeah, I know. That's the problem, isn't it, Sheep? Why would they fix the AI rather than create more DLCs? It makes more money. And this just goes back to the conversation that I was having yesterday about what do you consider a measurement of success in the games industry? Making money or making something enjoyable? And that's part of the identity crisis for this industry as it grows larger. Yes, it makes more money to just make DLCs, and therefore Creative Assembly is going to keep doing that, and therefore Creative Assembly will keep existing. But is it okay to just keep existing as a company? You know, well, you exist and you just produce the same crap all the time, versus producing a masterpiece that everybody will remember forever, and then going out of business, like Looking Glass Studios. You know, everyone will remember Thief 2 forever, but you know, some of the Warhammer, some of the Total Wars, no. Right, okay, right, so from the kills there, so Grimgore got 200, so yeah, the kills are going to be very high, because obviously they threw a lot of bodies at us. Calm down, Bacon. No, I can assure you I'm not excited, I'm just carefully explaining some of the thoughts that I have. Okay, so Grimgore, 202 kills, DeWaste Walker, 175 kills, so the Shaman, with his stomping ability, not bad. Lied, 68 kills, Lysair, 57, Aldenon, 118, Blackhawk, 82, Louis Cien, 1, Nathohir, none, Madburk, none, Hexic TV, none, Summergirl, none, Inflames, none, Babygirl Abby, 196, Vogel Freya, 159, Bubu Dingo, 171, Dark Raziel, 60, Scarthy, 61, Puncher Donkey, 55, Mother of SovietWomble, none, Crookster, none. Umnaut the Talkie Talkies army, he got none, personally. Mr. Crazy Old Buffalo, 10, Solaire, 19, Foxhole Cake, 20, Praetor, 49, Disgusted Cheese, 3, Locksky, 0, Cravius, 0, Chris, 0, Apple Pie, 0, Haynes, 3, Ego Danica, 0, Mr. Anderson, 0, Strikers Mojo, 0, Loki, 0, Board Unit, 171, Hooded Meow, 125, Lurking Dane, 93, Fafry, 51, Sabatsky, 69. So I think it was Grimgore, wasn't it, with 202? But if not Grimgore, then no, it's definitely Grimgore. But Baby Girl Abby got 196, which is pretty impressive. I think it was Baby Girl Abby, if not Grimgore. So if not a lore character. Yep, Baby Girl Abby, MVP of the regular units, non-lore based units. Okay. So as for the city of Oakenhammer, please occupy it entirely. This will give us a foothold. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Just took a while. Oh, really? Seriously? I didn't notice. I didn't realise that was their last stand. Crap. They're gone. That's it. The Vampire War's over. I thought they had territories up here. Okay. We got them. They're toast.
Here we go.
Right. So now we focus on the dwarves. So this is it. The dwarves have nothing but these these areas here, because I've gone and crushed the far western side and eliminated this group. So now we can pour all of our efforts into destroying the dwarves. It's going to take a while because I got this. But even still, we can get rid of them. So, vampiric corruption is going to start falling dramatically without any vampires to make fresh vampires. So build a boss's tent and a garrison. Grimgore himself got a skill point. So let's pop that into... What should we pop that into? Oh yes, his hit points. How bad must that feel, being an enemy and giving your final last stand and then finding out you weren't even worth knowing? Yeah. Well, I imagine this won't be the end of the vampires. There will be scattered minor noble houses who will flee and hide, go to ground. This won't be the end of life for this world if the Greenskins take over, because the Greenskins will flare up, becoming a massive war, and then eventually they'll turn on each other. They will turn on each other once all available enemies are gone. They will destroy themselves, and they will go back to being these tiny desert nomads. They won't even remember the old war. They will just rise up again. They'll flare up, and occasionally every few hundred years. This is probably the biggest war they've ever had to face. But effectively, all the races of men need to do, and vampires and dwarves is to just hide. Fight if they can, but at this point, against this sized war, hiding is probably a better idea. So seal those dwarf holds. All of these mountains, which are greenskin, yeah, there are probably dwarf holds all through, you know, honeycombing the mountain ranges. We haven't cleared them out entirely. They will survive. They will survive us. If anything, we're doing them a favor. They don't even understand. They don't understand what's happening. We don't understand what's happening. Chaos, coming from the north, is about to face a race that exists to fight, that loves to fight, that would like nothing more than Chaos to come down and have a great big ruckus. And then they're going to destroy Chaos. And when the dawn rises on the Warhammer universe with Chaos fully wiped out, it will be a better future. We are the fire that will clear away the weeds so that something, you know, wonderful can grow. Thank you, Pogo. Thank you, man. But then again, some would argue that Chaos would never truly die because the seed that is Chaos is very hard to uproot. But what I'm saying is that Chaos won't be the end of this world now because Greenskins flared up to stop them. Which is hideously unlucky, actually, for the Chaos. Yeah, they've finally gotten. Yeah, we're gonna take. Oh, now, the Greenskins flare up. Of all the times they could have flared up, now. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just the nature of the Greenskins. They exist to fight. They are the Krogan. Not really, but you know, they're a race that thrives in warfare, where hundreds and hundreds dying every minute is just normal. It's just the way of life. Right, let's have a look then. So what was I doing? So we've taken over Oakenhammer. It needs a name. I need 2 volunteers. So for this settlement that Fellfire has just taken over, and this one here, Oakenhammer and Carrick Dromar, they're both villages of Mount Cake. So that's Mount Cake that has not been named yet. I need 2 volunteers. Do I have any volunteers? Also, looking at the time, I've got about 31 more minutes and then I have to go. Cool, I'll just pick a couple of people. Are there any patrons? Bear with me. Yes, sub-only mode, sorry. I should have said that. Thank you, Dark Rush. Thank you. Right, so this settlement here will be Shoulder. And this settlement here shall be Jamos. But we'll name them properly. Right, thank you guys. So, Shaholder. What should this be? So, Shaholders, it's like an overlook. Shaholder Hook. Shoulder Bane. Yeah. Shaholder Cliff. Shaholder Bash. Hey, I like it. Hang on. Gork's Shaholder. Yeah. I like that. Take Mars. Gork's Shoulder. And thank you, Jamos. Sure thing, Jammy. Okay. Gork's Shoulder. And over here, Jamos wants Jammy, apparently. So Jammy what? Jammy Pass. Jammy. Well, what is this? It's like a valley between 2 smaller mountains. Jammy Donuts. Jammy Dodger. Jammy Ditch. Jammy Gate. We don't have a gate. You're not getting banned, Riley. You're getting timed out. Very different. It's just to stop spamming, you know, screamy people. Or people who are asking dumb questions. Jammy Gate. Look at it, Jammy Gate. Jamos, you happy?
I'm special.
What's it like to get timed out, Victory 1? I'll show you. There you go. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, it just means you can't type for like 10 minutes or whatever. It's the only tool that the mods have to stop the place from turning into a spam-filled shithole is the rest of this website. Thank you, Mr. Middle Class. Thank you. And thank you, Toastado, for the compliments. Okay, so my next move, the war against the so that's the war against the vampires concluded. The remaining survivors will go to ground. Grimgor's army is still replenishing. It'll take a couple of turns before it's ready. We've yet to do his armor mission. We could do that to finish off, couldn't we? Oh no, I've got to send a unit up here. Move any character. Oh yeah, we've got to go get some intel. Maximo the Always Lost. Can you head up there? It's going to take you a few turns.
This way.
Thank you, Mr. Pro. Thank you, dude. Okay, over here in Sylvania, let's keep building the boss's tents.
Great and powerful war boss.
Let's move Fellfire through the underway towards the dwarves. Not the talkie talker. I'd like you to move. Ah, Christ. Go back to Castle Womblehoff and wait.
York wants me over there.
Cool.
Fine.
And we can almost move Azag the Slaughterer over to Almathier's Divide. What happened with the humans of Tilia? Nothing yet. We were going to send an army which is 2 turns from being ready. We'll send it over to the humans of Tilia to start wrecking shit.
What?
Yeah, we'll have, hang on. Kilo Twin, go for that dude. Assassinate that agent.
Which is a pity.
I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Just had to sneeze there. Okay, President Nixon is being faced by Dwarven Thane. 51% chance to assassinate. He succeeded. Critical success. The Thane is dead. Well done. Well done, President Nixon. Put yet another point into Slapped by Mork, which will reduce vampiric corruption in a province. So he's actually debuffing Chaos's own provinces now. Nice. Let's end the turn there. Unless I can build any more buildings that will reduce vampiric or chaos corruption. Maybe? No, not yet. I have to wait a bit. Alright. Ah, yes. So, War Boss Dead Crab has arrived at Montfort, this small village down here. My war's moving off to hit the humans of Tilia. What the hell? Giant wood elf thing. Ah, the Warriors of Chaos are finally turning up for a good scrap. Oh, the elves. Ah, cool. Wait, Bretonia fighting the elves. Ah, humans of Tilia are finally pulling their fingers out. They're coming for me. What's the next plan? Fight the dwarves. Toxic. Ah, Grimgor has his own war. Excellent. So hang on. Ah, good. So we just need to get to the edge of the border there. Right, so we've sent Maximo out there to scout this province. So the reason we sent him there was to look for signs of a sort of a treasure find with the Chaos Dwarves. Or rather, I think just the regular Dwarves. They found like remnants of a piece of legendary armor. The scout reports that a force of Chaos Warriors is approaching the High Pass in the northern World's Edge Mountains. They are clearly returning north from the Darklands, where they are known to trade with the wicked Chaos Dwarves for items of power. On course from the south is a second force. This one belongs to the Dwarves and clearly intent on intercepting the First Army, and is clearly intent. With the scent of battle on his nostrils, Grimgor marches over the reporting scout heading north. Okay, so this is the battle itself. So blood-forged armor. I see. So it's meant for a Chaos Warrior. Armor increase, ward save increase, wound recovery time reduction. Okay. So a very small and fairly weak, well, maybe not, 2 hell cannons. Right. So a Chaos force is about to be intercepted by a Dwarven force, and we're going to get in the middle. Now, is Grimgor's army ready?
Let's go.
Looks ready. I mean, Bubu's a bit hurt. It'll take time until she's properly replenished. Let's give her one more turn.
You need help?
Okay. Yep, we'll just stay stationed here for the moment, just mopping up the corruption in the province. Yep, just keep building up the... Oh. Build a cave of shinies. Just build everything, really. Castle Womble off, build bigger walls. Gork's shoulder. No, can't build anything there. Everything, build everything. Yep. Sweet. Okay. Looking good. Did I give Quebec the Pooh covered in order? No, I did not. Let's have him go for this Dwarven Thane. Yeah, 75% chance to get him. Maximo, you could probably return now. Have I upgraded your hull, Mike Hunt? So... Sort of. You've got one last spot remaining, but I don't think I've got anything to build there. No, you've got like a fully upgraded settlement there. You're the war boss of that settlement. Getting lots of shinies for the greenskins with that dwarven mine that we're pillaging. Okay. So, Azag the Slaughterer's army is ready to move out again. So he now has 3 units of Black Orcs, 2 chariots. Okay. So, can we pop it into sub-only mode? So I need a couple. So I need so 2 volunteers for Black Orcs and 2 volunteers for chariots. Do I have any? So to be added to Azag's army before he marches out once more. So please raise your hand. I'm just going to go down to the roster, which is beneath the stream, and just add these units to Azag the Slaughterer's army. Don't know why I said it like that. Okay. There we go. Black Orcs. And then 2 units of chariots. Okay. Orc, Boar Boy chariots. Right. Okay, so let's go with... right, so the first... So this is a... Hang on. I'll name them in game first before I do them on the list. Okay, so first unit of chariots will be Aussie Exile. Great armor-piercing chariots that are just going to run straight through dwarven formations, making loads of kills. Thank you, Blood Handler. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's go with the second chariot as Kunstrazen. Okay, the third unit of Black Orcs will then be... thank you, Cart off Eldrin Glyve. Thank you very much, Cart. Thank you. Let's go with the Unknown. Okay, that's the third unit of Black Orcs, and then the last unit of Black Orcs will be Dead with Fury. Welcome aboard. Okay, so Black Orcs, right, Dead with Fury. Adding you to the list. And the Unknown. Did I spell that right? Yeah. The Oh my god. The Unknown. No, I haven't spelled that right. The Sorry, I fucked that up, haven't I? My brain. Right. And Aussie Exile and... Okay, Aussie Exile and Right, welcome aboard. Welcome to the green skin. Why am I saying things weirdly? Like that guy from Skyrim. Have you gone to the cloud? Sorry, did you go to the cloud district often? I'll have you know there's no pussy. Sorry. Right, okay, so they're ready to move. So let's have Azag the Slaughterer go into the underway, and we'll have him start moving towards the Slayer King over at Almathier's Divide. We can pop it out of sub-only mode now. Give it a save. Now then, so one more turn for Grimgore, and then we'll go do that mission. And that's probably a good time to end the stream. Right. Not the talkie-talkie, you stay. Warboss Dead Crab is still getting, yeah, building up Montfort. Loads of Bretonian agents. Sorry, is there a flying woman?
Who wishes the grail?
Oh yeah, it's her. Thank you, Deadshot. Thank you, dude. Do they have that very silly unit, which is basically just the guys with like coconuts? It's like a bunch of guys with... Yeah, they do. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, damn, I can't show you the unit. This is very silly. It's basically a corpse that they've nailed to a plank of wood, and they're sort of carrying it into battle while a bunch of guys are at the front with bells and coconuts pretending to be horses. It's very silly. It's supposed to be like some ancient fallen knight whose body is carrying the grail or something. But we fought them as the vampires, and as you can probably expect, they didn't last very long in actual battle. Where's the Lulu Cam? Well, Lulu Cam is here. She's just, she just flopped on the sofa having a sleep. Okay. Right, so let's end the turn. Ah, good. Kilo Twin has assassinated that random human operative. Well done there. The Slayer King is moving towards Almathier's Divide. We also have a Dwarven army in Falls. Interesting. We'll have to destroy them. We don't have any nearby armies, but our garrisons are quite significant. We'll see if they can handle it. You want to cuddle her, Q-Rez? And she would let you. Ooh, okay, 2 human armies are going up against Karag Izor over there. Alright. Gork or Mork. Ah, good. Right, so we get to choose which orc god we're going to chant, the name we're going to chant at the start of the battle. So let's go with Fightiness +6, Mork the Bear. Wait, Fightiness doesn't actually help us on the field, does it? It's just to give our armies a greater chance of becoming Wars. Okay, so Grimgore. Let's do his mission then. So, give it a save. So I'm going to teleport Grimgore and his army up to this mission. We're going to ambush the Chaos forces who are trying to retrieve a type of custom armor for one of their champions. And we're going to retrofit it and put it onto Grimgore instead. So he will get the blood-forged armor. Oh wait, I can't teleport? Oh, because we're in a settlement. Hang on. So move Grimgore out of that settlement.
This better involve fighting.
We should. Oh good, we're no longer suffering from attrition because vampiric corruption has fallen below 50%. So the area is becoming very greenskin centric. Right. Yes. Here we go. So, what? Interesting. So we're fighting, so this won't be the only force, we can expect reinforcements. We are facing a Chaos Lord, a level 9 Chaos Lord, an Underling Wizard, a bunch of, so 4 maniples of Chaos Warriors and some Marauders, so some light infantry. 2 Hell Cannons, they're going to be a pain, so their artillery is very effective. They're being supported by some Marauder Missile Throwers, some Chaos Knights with Lances. They're going to be effective against my monsters, I've got to watch out for them. They're the real threat, and some Chariots. Right, but also, the briefing said maybe some Dwarves? So, yeah. Okay, so we are here, they are up on this hill. Let's give them a good smashing. So, blood-forged armor. So, Grimgore and his shaman, bone-shaking shaman, you know, interpreting the runes or whatever. Runes? That's dwarven. Interpreting the omens. They march upon the cavern. Cavern? Ravine.
Those Chaos Men have got some shiny stuff. Think they can keep it from us? These bits are meant to be hard. They got squiffy gods that'll turn them into gribbly monsters if they're not. So, we're gonna have a good scrap. The Northern humans better not disappoint. What's more, they're all in a load of shiny stuff back from the big-hatted stunties. They think they can keep it from us. I want it all. Go get 'em, lads!
Okay. Here we go. So yes, we can probably expect dwarves somewhere. What's this here? Just ancient parts of some dwarven stronghold, knocked over long ago, sitting on this glacier. Yeah, it's a statue of a dwarf. Okay, so we'll march up here. Cool. Yeah, these could also help deflect some of the shots from the hell cannon. We'll move around. Yeah, we'll move around it. Yeah, that way. Okay, so Lyde lies there. Aldenon and Black Orc, Group 1. My infantry, Grimgor here. Wastewalker there. Louisian, Natho here, and Madbert, Group 2. Position yourself there. Summer Girl in Flames, Group 3. It's my squigs there. Baby Girl, Abby, Vogelfire, and BB Dingo, Group 5 there at the back. Hexic, my chariots. I'll put you in Group 6. Dark Raziel, Scarthy, and Puncher Donkey, Group 4. My shock infantry. And Mother of SovietWomble and Crookster, Group 7. Okay. So I'm just going to try and keep the line a bit compact so we can, you know, move, hopefully, around here. Yeah, so we'll move around there and then try and avoid their fire from the hell cannon. Can't be a glacier when there's both rocks and trees on it. Yeah, guess so. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. You can't handle how British that voice acting is. Well, they're supposed to be like Cockney, aren't they? Right. Here we go. Kill the Chaos Force and claim their shiny things. Now we're out of range of the enemy hell cannons for the moment. Oh, are they going to push at us? That's going to make things easier if they do. See what they do. No, they're probably just getting into a more favourable position. But just in case, start moving that way. We can always change our direction. No, I think they're rushing us. Oh, no. Yeah, they're just... Oh, fuck it. Yeah, they're just moving to a slightly more favourable artillery position. They're not bum rushing. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it should be fairly easy to deal with. It's the hell cannons that are the threat. Right then. It's Alton then left drag, vigilant. So we're a bit clumped up right now. Not ideal. Okay, so yep, some units have been detected moving in to support the enemy. Coming in right here, in fact. The Chaos Knights with the lances. Good. We can catch them with their pants down. Yeah. Quickly move my fastest monsters over there to keep them tied up. The hell cannon has fired a shot, I believe. Nope. Must have been a different sound. Okay, who's this? Baby girl Abby. She's vulnerable. Yeah, she's very vulnerable to their lances right now, but we just need to keep them pinned. Get in there if you can. Can the Wastewalker cast something on them to slow them down? No. Not really. Okay, so Baby Girl Abby is going in against these Lancers. So yeah, as I said, she's very outclassed and she might die. There's the Hell Cannon. It's firing on Baby Girl Abby. It missed, mercifully. Come on, keep him pinned, keep him pinned. Come on, get the archers in range. The infantry's moving down. Watch your head. Wow, direct hit on the immortals. Half of them have just got wiped. Oh no, they're fine. On your feet. Okay, I tell a lie. Baby girl Abby's doing very well. Form up. All of Group 5 getting there and assist her. Okay, the Chaos Forces are trying to come round. Archers form up, please. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Where's my chariot unit? Here they come. Come their lances. Grim Gork, can you get in there? Chaos Knights with lances. Yep, start hitting them. My archers are firing. They've gone in against Grimgor himself. Grimgor, activate your Gitsnick ability. Use the Helm of Discord to debuff their armor and use Foe Seeker to increase your speed. Archers just keep firing. Good. Right, the monsters have, driven off those lancers. Good. We're completely shielded from their Hell Cannon. My archers are opening up on their guys. No, archers move closer. I need you to go for their Chaos Marauders. They're weaker at the back. And also get Hexic up there quickly. There's their Lord as well. Or is that just their Wizard? No, it is their Lord. Good. Hold. All of you hold. Archers, just go for that Chaos Marauder unit. Oh, okay, they're pouring in up there. We'll send the Giants up there. Okay, very good. Open fire. Yeah, my chariot unit's getting hit there. Very good so far. Okay, here we go. Right, so let's have the Waste Walker use the foot of... Well, actually, wait until they're all squashed in one big lump. And Scarthy... actually, hold off a second. Send the monsters there. Right, Waste Walker, use your foot of Gork now on the bit on the mass. Do it now, and then we'll send the monsters in. Cast the foot of Gork. There we go. Good. Then the monsters go in. Very good. Archers keep whittling down their weaker ones. Hexic come out of there. Keep firing. Okay, let's have Vogel go on over with the infantry as well. Very good. The enemy lord of one of their armies has been killed. Fuck, the chariot Hexic's suffering. Ah, no. The cavalry's going for... Waste Walker, can you do something about the cavalry? Squigs, can you bounce back, actually? Damn, my monsters are suffering up there. Archers go for them. Grimgor go for them. Waste Walker, you stay up. Get up there, Waste Walker. Need you back up there. I've got nothing to deal with this cavalry unit. Okay, the infantry have realised how bad their position is and they're trying to flee. Okay, that's not the real threat. Infantry... Oh, okay, their cannon's in range. Where is it? Somewhere up there. Infantry, get up there. Who's that? Summer Girl Squigs getting cut apart by their lances. Right, reform this line. Reform this line. Oh, fucking chariots. Yeah, reform this. Let them... Yeah, instead of chasing them down, let them come to us. Reform this line. Oh, fuckers. Kill those damn Chaos Knights. We're going straight for our artillery pieces. Grimgor, use your WAR ability to up your melee attack power on those around you. Who's that left up there? In Flames pulled down again? I know. We can't... None of us can see the Hell Cannon. Oh, here they come! Come on. Get those chariots. They're just going straight for the archers. Right, now the infantry can go up there. This is a bit chaotic. We are fighting chaos. Now, right, Giants go for the Hell Cannons. Okay, use the Helm of Discord against this group of Marauders that Grimgor's fighting personally. Ah, fucking, we've lost our catapults. Are we losing? Doesn't feel like we're losing. Come on, I need you to deal with that. Just a chariot, leave it. Who's that up there? Waste Walkers fighting alone. Okay, use the foot of Gort. No, I don't quite have the power for it yet. Can you back him up, back him up. BB, then go back up, Waste Walker. Wow. Okay, Grimgore. Let the archers handle that. The trolls have finally dealt with that chaos. Yeah, it's over. It's fucking over. Look, chaos is breaking. They realise they're screwed. Their hell gunners remain to fight, but everyone else is... Yeah, it's over. Well done. That was a proper fight. Okay, BB break the cannon, then it's done. Whoops. Break it. Come on, smash it. Before any of the others decide to rally. Come on. Are they fighting to the death? There's only like 3 guys left. Pick them up and eat them. The Bubu and... Yeah, go. Bubu picks one up and bites its head off. Cool, it's fleeing. Well, they're all dead. We just killed all 3 of them. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And it's over. Sweet. So yes, their armored guys came down this way, and I sent monsters against them. Waste Walker kept them quite busy, which was nice. I tried to keep my archers firing on their marauders, their horsemen. They just don't have the armor to resist our arrows, and that was quite effective. But obviously, I got bogged down by their chariots and cavalry going straight for the archer and the catapults, which sucked a bit. I could have done much better there, but yeah, all in all, they just didn't have. They didn't have the strength to break us or deal with our monsters.
We'll be back.
Oh, hell cannons are unbreakable, are they? Yeah. Okay, sweet. Brilliant. Pyrrhic victory, my ass. We crushed them. Fantastic. So, we'll go through the wreckage and we'll find the armor that they traded. Well, that they got from the trade deal that they made with the Chaos Dwarves. Nice. And then Grimgore will adapt it for his frame. He's going to be a bit larger than a Chaos Warlord. Yep, it broke before the crew died. Any tips on dealing with orcs? What are their weaknesses? Well, if you can get them fairly early on in the game, when they're at the bottom of the tech tree, they're pretty easy for every faction to deal with. But their main problem is morale. They just break very quickly. And you can get them on the run, and then your cavalry can just keep them fleeing. Thank you, Arc Light. Thank you. Okay, so, in total then, Grimgore has 72 kills, Waste Walker has 20, Lyde has 23, Lysair 20, both 23, Lysair and Lysair and Lyde. Algernon has 22, Black Orc has 28, Louis Cien has 40 kills, Nathohia has 36, Mad Burke 24, Hexic TV has 6, Summer Girl has 10, Inflames has 66, Baby Girl Abby has 58, Vogel has 24, Bubu has 47, Dark Raziel 37, Scarthy 23, Puncher Donkey 20, Mother of SovietWomble 77, very good, and Crookster 16. So the winner is Mother of SovietWomble with 77 kills on the catapult unit there. Fantastic. And with that done, we've quest successful. We've got the blood forged armor that we've stolen from the trade made by the Chaos Forces and the Chaos Dwarves. So we'll give that to Grimgore. Okay. Good afternoon, social. There we go. Blood forged armor. So his his armor goes up by 10, melee defense 6, his ward save, so that's all attacks 15%, and enemy hero actions success chance reduced by 10%, and his wound recovery time -1. So if he gets wounded, he's back on the field in 1 less turn than he would normally. Right. Okay. So that's a good. So it's 1 minute past 1. I need to go now, so I need to get on with work today. So that's a good time to end the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you kindly. Yeah. So I'll catch you later. Oh wait, Grimgore suffering from attrition. Really? Why? Oh, just go back to Jammy Gate.
I'm almost
There we go. He also has a skill point. Yikes. Where can I put the next point? Devastating charge. Another charge bonus. Hard to hit. Melee defense. Leadership increase. Yeah, melee defense. Okay. So, yeah, thank you very much. If you weren't here at the start of the stream, we basically performed a left hook. So this is Sylvania. We performed a left hook into the Sylvania and knocked the vampires out completely. They were already in a hard battle against the dwarves, so they were quite weak. And we just came in here and just bit their heads off in a few seconds. So the vampires are now out, scattered to the wind, and trying to hide in their graveyards and their covens. Well, they wouldn't mark them anymore. I guess they would just go into the caves of the old world and try and hide. But this raises the question of the vampires. The vampires are bestial creatures, but they consider themselves noble and human. But without ready access to humans, I wonder if they're going to devolve into, well, creatures of the night. They're probably not going to get the same, what's the word I'm looking for? Like respect and like facade when they come out of their hiding. They're probably just going to be savage creatures, yeah, from their cave dwelling for presumably 100 years. Well, however many years it takes for the greenskins to fight themselves back to their baser form. Thank you, Bads20. Thank you. Okay, cool. So now we are continuing our war against the dwarves. We will fight them and destroy them, and then finally deal with chaos, finish off the Empire, and then that's it. That will be victory. So we've still got to deal with the dwarves, the Empire, and chaos. As you can see, our territories are massive. Our armies are legion. We're just going to march forward and destroy everything. Right, so thank you kindly. And thank you, Bads20 and Cyrisso Lord and Arclight and Deadshot Remo. Thank you for subbing. Most kind. Okay, so I will catch you later. So, on the YouTube side of things... Hang on. On the YouTube side of things, I am on the 10th week of work on the latest video. It is nearly done. It is on its like 7th quality assurance render. So that means that I go away, I render it overnight. It takes about 4 hours to render. Then in the morning, I upload it to YouTube privately, watch it through, try to spot errors. Errors at this stage are things like audio might not be in sync properly, or maybe that transition's a bit too quick, or just small things that I can catch now and then go back and go, okay, and go back and fix. I've got my notepad with me and I just scribble as many fixes as I can, go through and fix as many things as I can. Out of 27 minutes, I have locked off 10 minutes, so I'm fully ready, done. I know it's done. I've watched it through 3 times, it's done. So I just need to go back and get through the remaining 17. So I'm just going to go and do that now. So, yeah, I'm just going to get to work. I'll be back at 8 o'clock, and I'm hoping it will be mostly done. Well, obviously, by 8 o'clock, I would have had to start a new... Well, I'm not going to render it this afternoon, because then that's 4 hours where I can't do any work, because my PC's rendering. So it will just be fixing, and then this evening, when I go to bed, render it again. It's not hard, it's just tedious. It's just back and forth and back and forth. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with it, and I'll be back later this evening. So thank you again, and yeah, I hope you have a lovely afternoon. And if I don't catch you again, I hope you have a lovely weekend. Right, so who's currently streaming? So Edberg, Caff, and Stealth are going. Let's have a look. So Edberg is playing Battlefield. Alistair is playing Dark Souls. Caff is playing Battlegrounds. Okay, Stealth is playing Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein 2. I will hand you over to Stealth then. Right. Hang on a second. So yes, so have a lovely afternoon. Take care. This is ZF Stealth. And yeah, enjoy your weekend as it rolls in. So yeah, have a good one.